Let me tell you why duct tape is my first line treatment when taking care of foot or plantar warts. It is my first line treatment because although it's not the best, certain things you can do at home like salicylic acid are certainly better and more effective. But you got to go out of your house, you got to go buy some salicylic acid. There's some confusion by people on how to use it exactly, and in some people it can cause pain. So here's the thing with duct tape. It's got mixed reviews. Some people say it doesn't work, but there's other published studies that say it works great. So, obviously you can't whip it out of thin air and say it doesn't always work. It works at least part of the time. Everybody will admit that. And the benefits are it's cheap, everybody's got it at home, and there's basically zero chance of you hurting yourself. And if it fails, you didn't lose anything because while duct tape's on there, it's not really contagious, and there's no risk. And the JAMA Scientific Journal said the duct tape treatment method, they tested it on a bunch of kids, 12 to 16, who had plantar warts, and after 2 months, 85% of the warts went away. Like I said, cheap, zero risk. What does it do? Well, the tape mechanically removes the skin a little bit. I guess you could explain it that way. But what happens is, as it's pulling away the skin, it creates some moisture, some occlusion of that wart. Some maceration occurs, and then you can use a pumice stone or an emery board to rub that wart away. And this stimulates the immune system, kind of like a siren or an alarm going off. A warehouse that's being robbed, and the police come and find the robbers there by coincidence. So, what do? You put on some rubbing alcohol. This is mainly to clean up the outside of the wart and to make your skin less covered by oils that it naturally produces. So when you stick the tape on, it's going to stick a lot better. You stick the tape on for 2 to 6 days. That report said 6 days, but don't feel bad if it comes off after a day or two. It's not a big deal. And then you take a pumice stone or an emery board, as pictured here, and you rub away that top layer of skin to kind of expose the underbelly of the wart underneath. And in 2 months, you keep doing this once every week, or just, as soon as you rub it away, stick a new one on that night. 85% of you guys are going to be taken care of. If that didn't work for you, you can come to DetroitFootPain.com. We talked about the duct tape method here, but also apple cider vinegar if you can try that. Also, not as much studies and some mixed reviews as with duct tape, but the reason I show you the apple cider vinegar is because you probably have it at home. And salicylic acid, very well researched, considered the number one kind of first line thing that family physicians and podiatrists will use. Apple cider vinegar kind of has the similar acidic properties, and theoretically, on paper, to me it works, and lots of people online are just raving about it. So although no official medical trials, these 3 things, we have full guides at DetroitFootPain.com, and the complete guide through wart treatment if it's even more resistant past home care. Do not try any of this at home alone without supervision. This is presented by Michigan Foot Doctors. If you think our information helped you, give us a thumbs up and come visit the site for even more.